Hey guys, welcome back to Week by Week. This is episode 2. I'm Noah, and today I have 2 guests with me. I have Stephanie.
Hey.
And my roommate Sean.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty well.
I'm
Pretty
doing
good.
fine.
Just fine.
Mm-hmm.
What were you just talking about?
We were talking about many topics.
Talking about alcohol and fucking pina coladas.
And
I
I
thought we were
lemonade
talking about
specifically.
cream soda. What?
Cream
Oh,
soda.
what were we talking about? Cream soda.
That's so legit. I would have thought you guys were talking about.
We were
Wait.
talking about we were talking about yellow snow at first, and then that evolved into lemonade flavored shaved ice, and then we started talking about alcohol in.
Because
Like
I
ice
disagreed.
cream.
I've never heard of lemonade ice cream. And then that's when we went off.
See, people don't usually do it because it's yellow like ice, and people are like, whoa, shit, that's pee.
But lemonade is not. Is there unsweet ice cream? Because lemonade's not sweet in general.
Lemonade's sweet.
Lemonade's sweet?
I mean, it's
Yes.
usually more bitter is the thing.
No, I guess it's sour.
Yeah, it's sour.
It's the
Bad.
idea.
So it has.
I still think it's
sour
sweet because you got
ice
sugar into it.
cream. Oh.
Isn't it lemon, water, and some sugar?
Yeah, I mean,
That's how you make
I mean,
lemonade.
they
That's
do
sugar.
have well, A, they have hard lemonade, but B, they also have
Whoa,
lemonade shaved ice.
what's hard at lemonade? What is that?
Alcohol.
Alcoholic lemonade.
Oh, okay, so that's
Like they have
plausible. Yeah.
Alcoholic root beer too.
Yeah. All right. So real quick here,
Anyway,
we're
back
gonna.
to the podcast.
Yeah. No. So I like to do this thing
Mm-hmm.
now. Jackson and I got this started. We call it What If. So we just
Oof.
pulled a bunch of what if situations and we
That
go
was
on.
me at Mission Barbecue
That
tonight.
was you at Mission Barbecue. Some good food. So we're gonna start. I don't really have anything in mind. So let's start on Stephanie's kind of topic. Transgender.
Oof.
Would you change your gender? What if? What if you could right now? You got the money.
I mean, if I had the money and if I had to do it right now,
You got to do it right now. You got to choose.
that would suck. If I'm considering my social life, my mom's gonna be super devastated. And there's a lot of negative consequences to be transgender.
Okay.
But if I have a penis, I would have more of a leverage in the workplace, right? But they know I'm transgender.
All right. So now getting into the social aspects of
See,
Mm.
here's the thing. If I had to go through the scientific process, like the whole deal, I don't think I'd do it.
Yeah, so you
Just
wouldn't
'cause
remove your penis.
It's surgery, but if there was a magical way to do it instantaneously, where there's no societal consequences, I'd do it. However,
What?
my sister looks like me but female, so I just end up being her,
that's
which
true.
I'm uncomfortable with.
I'd also
But-
like to note that there's no negative bias towards anyone in the transgender
Oh, yeah.
community. This is just for discussion's
Right.
sake. I don't want anyone to think that we.
1,000%, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or-
but why would you do it though? Why do you want titties and a vagina?
I don't know. It's just something I've legitimately thought about this before.
Oh,
and I don't know,
wow.
it just seemed,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, I don't know if I said this, but I've always told you guys I want to know how a blowjob feels, and I need a
Yeah.
penis for that. So I would do it
You
just
do.
for a blowjob. One blowjob. That's it, and then I'll switch right back.
All right. Let's completely derail this.
Mm-hmm.
What if you were a farmer right now? What would you want to grow?
I already play Stardew Valley, so therefore I'm already a farmer.
Is that a Facebook game?
No,
That is not a Facebook game.
It's a Steam game.
Is this Farmville?
Okay.
See, but the thing is, you can't just farm one thing, because if you farm one thing, you strip the lands. So you have to diversify. Plant the cash crop.
If you had a monoculture right now.
See, but that doesn't work. You gotta plant some
Huh?
crops.
crops, and that strips the
Crash
land.
crops.
What's
Cash
that?
crops, like corn, stuff that sells for a lot of value.
Yeah.
Then that strips the land of nutrients. You have to plant some beans.
Oh,
something.
so you gotta play with the
lima
soil.
beans. Yeah, you gotta refresh the soil, and then you can make some money off that shit before. You can't just do a
Gotta
monoculture.
get her.
But if you could, what would you want to grow? What would be your main thing?
You just plant the shit that makes a ton of money, like corn. Sell that shit as ethanol.
Why?
But what if you what if I personally wanted to grow flowers in my farm?
See, but that's not farm.
And,
Yeah, wait a second. Define farm now. Because farm could be animals too.
Yeah.
And you can
What if I wanted
butcher.
to grow horses in my farm?
All right.
There you go.
Mm.
Ooh, I'd have a dog farm. Just dogs.
So you
All
slaughter
of them.
dogs.
I would not slaughter them because they're all
Okay.
good boys.
They're all good.
All good boys and girls.
So you're a breeder.
That would be a
It's not so
breeder,
much a
and you'll
farm.
make cash
Mm.
from that.
Nope. It's a farm because they all live happily.
Okay.
There are chickens roaming. There are cows.
You kill the chickens and things.
Nope,
This
because
sounds
they're just different versions of dogs. You have feather dogs
I
and
need
you
that.
have big moo dogs.
That's a great philosophy to look at. Every animal is just one type of dog.
Yeah,
It's like a
basically.
weird looking dog. You've seen that
Cows
movie
like to
before, right?
play. Like they like to play
For
For
around.
real? Their
Yeah.
fat asses like to play.
They like to play a lot. However, they also taste delicious. So,
Oh yeah, no. Like
so I'm not about to.
Mission
sacrifice
barbecue, that pulled pork. Ooh,
That was pork.
I know. That's why. What's the
What about-
pig's name from Charlotte's Web?
that. Wilbur.
Wilbert.
Wilbur. It's Wilbur.
Wilbur.
All right. Well, he tastes good.
Damn, bro.
Specifically Wilbur. I went and killed him and ate him raw.
Raw.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you
All
like
right.
your steak well done?
See, I'm not a huge fan of steak in general,
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
but I'll eat a fucking burger any day.
A steak burger? That sounds heavy.
A
That sounds
steak
like-
burger.
No, a steak sandwich. That shit's good.
Yeah, steak sandwich is like the shit.
We just cut some.
Is it like a patty?
No, it's
No,
just
that's not how
pieces
you
of
serve
steak. You
steak.
cut it up, put some mayonnaise on that
Oh.
shit, a little bit of cheese. That shit.
This guy used to work at Publix.
All he
so
does
knows
is
what
eat
he's talking about.
sandwiches.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
you're not
sandwich
wrong.
lover.
All right. I have to dive into some more personal
Mm. Alright.
conversation right here.
Does he have your consent?
Do I have your consent? That's not what I mean.
Yes.
No one's getting touched. That's
Damn
not,
it!
Not tonight.
You lured me in with false promises.
Wow. True.
I want some
Definitely.
restitution stat.
Mm-hmm.
So your roommate, one of our friends, Courtney, right?
Lots of name dropping. Okay, we're name dropping.
I mean,
We
but she's
introduced
probably going to be on
ourselves.
at some point, so I assume
Correct.
whatever, right?
So, you know, she can hear from whoever.
So I want to know
subscribes to
the
this
best
video.
and worst part about being her roommate.
Best and worst.
Best and
Ooh,
worst.
for being
She'll get the
roommate.
she'll say the same thing. Don't worry about it.
Right, bet.
Judge free zone.
Judge free. Let me see. I guess she's very understanding because right now the dorm is a fucking wreck, and we agreed on doing half and half of everything, and I haven't done my half. Kind of understanding. The worst part probably, I used to get really not triggered or like offended the first year whenever she'd be like, "Oh, hey, where are you right now?" or like, "What are you doing?" You know, because she's just checking up on me. So like the nice aspect is she's
I do that though.
yeah, so I get it's nice, but then coming from someone who's very independent, I'm not used to like telling someone where I'm going. Because that reminds me of my mom, and I'm not here with my parents, you feel me? So whenever she does, I'm like, are you my mom? Like, I get offended for that. But she hasn't done that, so.
Alright. Same thing goes to you. It's Jackson
Oh.
and I and Aaron's roommate.
All three of my roommates. All right.
You can go one by one, or you can do like a collective best and worst.
No, I mean, I already brought it up to you, but the fucking like shower thing, that's annoying.
What shower
Okay,
do
like
you-
you know, like the difference between like bath and shower.
Like the
the
little
pull
tickle
thing.
thingy, the little.
That you
Yes.
pull
Little
up.
thing?
Yeah, sometimes
leave
I
that
leave it
up.
up. Not
Oh, Courtney
always.
does that. And so when you turn it on, you think it goes down and it's up.
And it's a shower, and
But
it's
you,
kind
have
of.
you
I
ever
always
taken a
like
tub? You taking a bath?
I am way too tall for that, bro.
Then what?
Wait,
Why you
wait.
even mad?
You guys have the thing that closes the drain? Because we don't have that.
No, we
No,
don't.
we don't.
So you guys can't even take
Can't even
baths.
take a bath. What does it even matter if it's up? You can take a shower anyway.
Well, yeah, but I get in, test the water, wait for it to get hot.
Yeah,
and
Courtney lets it run before
But see,
going
our water gets warm super quick.
Well, yeah, but it's still the blast of cold water. That's.
in.
Just don't get in and like stand in cold
I'm
water. Just
sorry.
turn it on. Wait a
But
second.
his habit is going in first. Going, balls deep.
guess.
It's the same thing.
Balls
Like,
deep.
like you don't leave the seat up when you have women in the house because they're just used
Well,
to it.
so you guys
down.
leave your seat up?
No,
There's no women
because
in
we're not
here.
animals. Because he has a sister, I have a sister. The boy down there has a sister.
I shouldn't live with my sister.
Well, still,
Oh.
you're not an asswipe, so there's that.
You're not an
It
asswipe.
could also be that I just don't realize it. I guess I just instinctually do it. All right. So what's the best part?
Hmm.
I don't know, your friend.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
Sean.
so cute.
Well, like I've never
Lovely.
I've never lived with a friend before. Like
Okay.
I mean,
That's
even
true.
even Dylan, like
No, Dylan. You
Wasn't-
guys were coexisting.
we coexisted. We weren't really friends,
Right.
and like I've never had like someone to game with before. Like that.
Wow.
never
That
happened.
is fun. Like you just need to get a little bit better. Like you're on the verge. You're definitely getting
Doomfist
better.
is fun. Like I'm enjoying playing it. I just can't get the damn.
I
job.
wanted to do. I need a competitive partner.
Like I want to dive in so bad, but anyway,
I feel like you gotta reach like level 35.
Yeah.
Like
I'm-
really.
I'm leveling up fast now.
You gotten pretty good at mercy, but there'll be people who get to mercy before you.
Yeah.
You gotta like be able to do something else.
I'm starting to play Lucio though. Like Lucio's fun to play.
Don't touch Lucio. Don't do it.
Now I'm gonna like fight you for it, but also I would go for Doomfist probably first. Just
But
because-
also,
are you a Doomfist man?
I'm a Lucio main.
Oh, okay.
I have the gold gun.
Oh,
yeah.
well, like okay. I
Touch
don't.
anyone else, I don't care. Lucio's my one.
I'll go to Lucio when I can't go to Mercy.
What game is this?
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Ooh.
Nah, it's pretty fun. I've been getting back into it because Sean plays it.
Wait, so do you think Sean is a bad player?
He's just new.
It's inexperienced.
You're inexperienced.
So-
Don't worry, everybody got
We're
practice
not-
makes perfect. Practice makes perfect.
More practice.
I got you. I'll hit you up whenever I'm a little tipsy.
All right.
You don't
So
drink.
you have to be drunk first.
I gotta
Wow.
let loose. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
You don't drink though.
I'm
That is
starting to.
When?
Receipts.
Wow, you guys need receipts. Jackson!
Drink.
No.
Drink 3 shots right
Zach,
now.
stay downstairs. I don't need that noise.
I mean, I don't know. Like Courtney called me out, and this one called me out too. They're like, you said you're against drinking. I'm like, I never said that. I'm just saying I don't need a drink to have a fun time. So Liz is no, that is
There it
straight.
is. Right
Why
there.
do you have this? This is so adorable.
Right. Just drink it. Doesn't
You have
matter.
to hide this.
It is hidden. Until now, because I pulled it out.
Just like this.
Some Grey Goose right here. That's
Cannot
a
take a straight
solid like 2 shots right there.
2 shots.
That's just about 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Did
That's
your
pretty
dad
solid.
give you that?
Its whereabouts and reasons are gonna stay a mystery.
No plug.
It was never in here.
Got it.
That's
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing whipped out. Just a little duck.
Nothing
Little
looked out
ducking?
at all.
Right.
Anyway, for my other 2 roommates. First of all, I don't know who does it, but whoever takes both like the drain shit out of the sink in the kitchen and the drain out of the shower pisses me off. I don't know who does it.
Wait, what? Like
I
the
only move it
drainer?
when it starts flooding, and then I look in the hair, and then the hair's all just gross and,
And then
weird.
you just empty the hair.
I
and
try
throw it in
to,
the
and then
trash
it doesn't come out. And then I'm like, I'm not
Ew.
touching this hair. It's not mine.
I do it all the fucking time. So you just
But
have
it's
to
mostly your hair, though. Like when you were
Wow.
gone, when you were
Exposed.
gone, there was no hair.
Because Jackson
No.
takes the drain out and puts it
like
over
no
there.
hair
so
left
it's
in the
like-
shower. I meant.
Yeah, just you just cleaned it. It doesn't build up. It builds up over weeks.
I meant like on the bottom of the literally like I put. If you shower and then I get in, there'll be like a little piece of hair on the floor.
All right, fair. I'm a hairy person, but like, come on.
But I.
Not the
Look at that head.
So not all 4 of you shed.
No, I don't. I don't think Aaron does.
So it's you and Jackson who shed.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, a good tip is to use toilet paper and kind of indirectly pick it up and throw it out.
So yeah, you do that too.
I'd
But
be
it's
doing
usually
that.
like mid-shower, so like a more wet.
Well, then empty it out before you start, and then empty.
Sometimes you
empty it out
forget.
when you're
I'm
done.
supposed to be emptying out my hairbrush all the time. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
use
it's
it.
just kind of, whatever. I don't know.
But hair is a little nasty. Like little hairs kind of like bother me.
So I don't know who that was directed towards. But,
Just both. What I'm just doing.
all right, so
Oh,
then-
okay. Aaron, when he shaves and all of his hair gets everywhere, that's kind of.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
But all of y'all got
Po-
beards.
all right, now we need a positive.
Yeah, but when like I shave, he has an electric shaver, so it gets everywhere. When I
Yeah.
shave, it's like a manual one.
Oh,
So it stays in the blade, it's like
true
fucking
strangers. Facts.
That's the same thing.
Alright. So for Aaron, he's just a nice guy. Like he's encouraging.
Aw.
He's a good friend.
Aaron's a lovely man.
Right.
Jackson?
I don't know. Just really have to reach in for these good parts. I don't know. It's just kind of fun. Like, it's kind of sometimes he can be an antagonizing presence, but also like you kind of need that. 'cause
What does
it's
that
like-
mean? It's antagonizing.
Like, he incites shit.
Yeah.
He
Like-
stirs the pot.
Stirs
he
the
stirs
pot.
the pot.
Absolutely.
He stirs
Like
the
with
pot.
the fucking like crunching thing. Oh my god.
Oh no!
The cheese.
His defense. His defense is he was protecting his girl Nikki. Like you.
Alright.
Yeah, but he's still doing it. He did it today, twice.
What did he do today? At the
He
mission
actually-
I
barbecue.
brought it up.
What did you
Okay.
brought? You brought up the cereal.
He brought up the crunching
Well,
thing.
that's, you got my face. And I was like, chomp, chomp, looking at it.
Alright, but yeah,
Oh.
Jackson does it. He did it last night at Risk. Like,
What did
He does
he
it all the
do?
time.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
he
does
just
bring it up a
casually
he
lot.
throws
mentions it.
shade,
Absolutely.
He throws shade a lot.
but you're saying you need that.
But also, yeah, it's like it's fun.
It's
like
fun to
he
throw
doesn't
shade.
like he doesn't mean anything by it. So
And it's not like really drama.
yeah, like fighting whether cheese is a dessert or like.
Should we bring that up
We
too?
still
Do
got
we want to talk about whether cheese... Comment below. Is cheese a dessert?
Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe
Nice.
cheese is a dessert.
Please.
I mean, like a nice brie, maybe, with some like jam, some fruits. But like cheddar,
A cheddar.
is
Just a
not
nice mild cheddar.
just a nice sharp cheddar straight from the block. You know, is not a dessert.
Mm,
Just like one of the burger singles. Just chomp it.
Like your
Kraft
singles.
Kraft
The grossest cheese.
Oh, absolutely.
Kraft
That is
knows
not,
a man.
that is not cheese.
But that cheese.
None of that is cheese.
Normal
It's,
cheddar cheese is not sweet. Like cream cheese is
Doesn't have
sweet,
to
so you
be.
can use that in dessert.
Is
Cheesecake
cream
exists.
cheese?
not all
Is that
desserts
Oh
have
my
to be
God.
sweet.
Is cream cheese cheese?
Is that cheese?
I think
It's a
it
cheese.
Is it?
It's a cheese.
I'm not like a huge cheese guy, so I don't know.
I love
It's
cheese.
a cheese.
Okay, so sweet cheese.
It's like cottage cheese.
Ugh.
Cottage
Like
cheese. is
Faith
I
did
nasty.
don't like
Faith did
ricotta.
that cottage cheese and
She had to do that for her class, yeah.
oh, yeah.
Eh. But dude, you can make whatever dessert. At the end of the day, those are just social constructs.
I'm just saying on the cruise.
We're going deep.
Just saying
Social
on the cruise
constructs.
in the dessert menu there was a cheese platter.
What
Like
kind of cheese
straight
did it come
up.
with?
Yeah,
I
hold
didn't
up.
order it.
Was it like
see.
cubes of cheese?
I
What am I
didn't order
saying?
it. I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
cubes of cheese.
Oh.
So sort of like little. It could be like little slices with some fruits.
That's
Or like
bougie.
for
a little bit
the.
of salami.
Ooh. So yeah,
This is no longer dessert. When you put meat, it's not
no,
dessert.
some meats can be desserts.
Give me an
like
example.
really fine meat. I can't remember the name of the salami.
Fuck.
I mean,
Uh,
some salami is like
it's like white person stuff.
absolute. Oh, this is not even a question.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So white people dessert. It's
White people dessert is cheese. No, meat.
cheese and meat.
Okay, never heard of that. Wasn't that just called pot pie at that point? If you're gonna slap it onto.
It's not in bread with vegetables, so it's not pot pie. Because there's a lot more that defines pot pie
My
than
bad.
just cheese
Okay,
and
well,
meat.
how about this?
Cheese and meat burritos?
Would a strawberry
Yo, how was my home record?
Yo,
Did you
your
eat
burrito
it?
was fat.
She
That was
was
a fat
big.
burrito.
fake. Anyway, yes.
So anyway, would like a strawberry soup be a dessert or an appetizer?
That
Soup?
doesn't exist, number one.
Absolutely. Well, it wasn't like a soup, but it was like a soup-ish, like a braise. I don't know if I can for it, but anyway, like
Like a
a
broth?
no.
Whoa,
It was like a
whoa, whoa.
strawberry like soup,
Yogurt?
and they served it as an appetizer.
As an appetizer. So we're not in
Ah.
desserts no more.
I had like purple corn drink.
What the fuck?
I don't. It wasn't.
That's
It wasn't a
pretty
soup. It was more like strawberry yogurt in a bowl, but they served it as an appetizer.
Okay, I see that. I see
Oh,
that.
so they gave you like a go-gurt.
No, it was like more.
They just like squeezed out a go-gurt onto the plate.
It wasn't a yogurt, but it was. I mean, it was more fancy, I
A
guess. but it
fancy
was-
bougie go-gurt.
I don't know. Cruise food is weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like fancy, but like not. You know?
Is
Yeah,
it
that's correct. Yeah.
is it buffet style?
There is like a buffet style, which is like on deck 9 was the Lido deck. They had
So many decks. Okay.
there were 12.
A lot
Anyway,
of decks.
there are 12 decks too.
On the 12th day of Christmas.
On the 12th day of Christmas.
Oh God. Anyway.
My
boyfriend-
dick gave to me. Dick.
Her
That's it.
That's it.
Herpes.
HIVs.
No.
Alright, anyway.
5 golden bees. What? Anyway, woo! We should make a remix of that. We should definitely
Oh,
sing
wait,
that.
like a trap remix?
A trap music, 12 days of sex Christmas. Christmas sex.
Sexmas.
Sexmas! No, with no Jesus Christ in it. Or bring him in. It doesn't matter, I
And a
guess.
dildo in the sex tree.
Alright, so what were you saying? Sorry, deck 9.
Anyway,
Deck
deck 9
9.
there was like a pizza place, like a salad bar. There was like a grill, a deli where you could go and like get as much shit as you want. Drinks weren't free though. Like there's a drink package where I could go up and get like a soda for free. That
Yeah.
was it. And
Were
but
you able to eat on all 12 decks? Is that how it works?
no, there was only food on deck 9 and
Oh.
deck 2 and 3. There was like it was the Bacchus restaurant. Was
Oh, yes. That famous restaurant.
No,
Bacchus.
no, it's just like it was like
The Boothie.
it was like Dionysus themed. Like there were like wine grape lights all over the thing, and I don't know, like there was a ton of like weird themes. Like there was like
Were they in reference to the countries you guys visited or islands?
absolutely not.
Okay.
There
then-
were like the restaurant was in the theme of the wine god, so it was like wine grape lights, bunch of vines all over the thing,
Ooh.
and
Yeah.
then but
Fancy.
like the rooms, it was weird. Like there were old folk tales, so there was like Robin Hood, there was D'Artagnan.
Wait,
For
this is
some
not
reason-
a Disney cruise.
It wasn't
D'Artagnan, yo.
I have a picture of D'Artagnan too.
What's his name?
Steve, Clyde?
It was 4 letters.
It starts with G.
Gale? No.
Gale,
Shit.
Gabe.
The dude from the new Jackbox game, the rapping robot.
Anyway, him.
Can't even
Hopefully
remember.
someone can comment what the hell you guys
Like,
are
comment,
saying.
subscribe if you know the name of the actual game.
Yes. It's time for the quiz portion.
Bro. Mm-hmm. But did you enjoy yourself and the food?
Okay. As the cruise itself, I'm not gonna lie, it was a den of like literal sin. Like gluttony abound, sloth abound. Like half the cruise was
Abound.
Yes.
Yeah, big
Was
word.
just like 7-year-old people just there to eat and die.
Yeah.
Like they're ready to die.
And the
Yes.
shuffleboard?
A lot of cruises is just different places to eat food.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Like,
And there's
what
the
about
nightclub, so it's technically like
I mean, I get that. I travel to eat.
lost.
You travel to eat.
I
That
ate-
makes sense, though. You're
I ate
embracing the culture.
so much food. Like
Oh.
good ass food.
You set yourself back a
a
little bit?
little bit.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, so for like the sounds of your scuba diving experiences,
Ooh.
like they sounded kind of lackluster.
What does that
I
mean?
mean, yeah, they weren't. The first 2 dives were awesome. Well, the second dive was awesome. The first dive, we were just diving in a bunch of like interesting coral things, which to anyone else would be really cool. But I'm not really. When I dive, I don't want to see like a lot of coral. I want to see like cool fish, like sharks and turtles and squid and all that stuff. But I didn't really see anything spectacular on the trip except for the second dive. This was in Cozumel, because there were, you know, at the end of our dive, there were 2 like nurse sharks, a good like 10 feet long, or like 8 feet.
Are you able to touch them?
You shouldn't.
2 different answers right here.
I mean, I could have. Like one swam
Well, you
literally like inches below me. It was awesome. And then there was an angelfish, which is a good like foot, like foot long, foot
That's
tall.
pretty cool.
Thick.
I mean, they're only like an inch wide, but still.
Yeah,
Big
they're
fish.
flat. They're
That's-
flat.
They're flat. Like it was a big fish, and it was playing in like my bubbles from my regulator,
Aww.
and that was really cool. And then it was like behind me, and then I turned around, and it was literally like an inch from my face, and I just like scrambled back. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, but I just realized.
Yeah, I don't know what's making noise down there. Okay.
Anyway. So it was really cool. A lot of cool fish, sharks. But I didn't see any turtles or
Oh,
squid,
they
which
must
was-
have died
it's unfortunate.
from
Well, yeah.
plastic straws.
Turtles are rare.
Oh.
Squid you only see at night. But anyway.
That'd be hard to see at night. Unless you have a flashlight.
Well, you have flashlights. Like I've done a night dive before, and that was really fun.
Ooh, was that this cruise?
No, that was in Key West. Or no, that was in the Keys.
Keys.
But anyway, like, it was just the rest of the dives weren't that great, and they were in, you know, third world countries. Like one was in Belize, and that's a poor country.
So they have poor waters? What are you trying
Well,
to
it's
say?
just like, look, they had great water, but they don't have as many protections. Like the water isn't as clear. And then we would walk to these dive places and we wouldn't feel safe at all. Like in Belize, there was like a homeless guy on the street right in front of us, and this was off the main street too.
Oh my god.
In Belize City, Belize, the capital.
Why did your mom choose this cruise? If it sounds not sus, like, you know, cruises are meant to be on the boat.
It's a cheaper one. Cruises are like pretty expensive.
Yeah,
so
they
I kind
are.
of get it.
So
I mean, to do a scuba diving cruise is even more expensive. They stop a
So
lot
is
more
that-
places.
yeah.
You know, I mean, like when I went snorkeling, the last day I saw so much shit. It was insane. Like I
Well,
jumped
where?
in just down the Keys.
Oh, okay.
It was this abandoned lighthouse, coral reef around it. We stopped, we anchored, whatever. The moment I got in, they were tarpon like surrounding the boat because they were like scared of something. We didn't know what at the time. And so, yeah, I'll get to that. But we're swimming, whatever. There's these huge shrimp. There are nurse sharks at the bottom. There's some barracuda swimming. There's just a ton. These big ass stingray come and start settling at the bottom. I followed like just a chain of them for like 300 yards or something. Like, I just kept swimming out. There were so many stingray. Some blackfin tip fin sharks, whatever how you do it.
Blackfin sharks.
Yes. One of them swam by. He looked at me and went, "Oh shit!" and like ran the other way.
It's just in scuba diving with anything, I guess there's a lot of like pressure on going to these, you know, exotic places, this tropical like going on tropical dives with like my best dives were in the Keys, like right down the road.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, we can plan a friend trip like that.
Dude,
You're saying
I've
down
always
the
wanted to
Keys?
go to the Keys, like with you guys. Like it would be
For real.
Yeah,
deadass.
and the captain I went with, I have like his card, and he said if I ever come again, I can get a discount.
Oh, nice.
So we could definitely go like out with him at least for a day. And I mean, so the reason the tarpon were surrounding us was because later we were like on the boat, and our captain's like, Captain Ron's all the way at the top of the mast, and he just yells like, "Get in the water!" And we're like, "Why? We're eating lunch." He goes, "I just get in the water." And we're like, "All right." And so I'm being the first one, like, because I just like got back up. I'm like, "All right, guys, I guess I'll check it out." I jump in. It's like this like 13-foot hammerhead
Jesus.
just swimming right near me, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" I like grab like the stairs, and I'm like, "Guys, please help!" I jump back in because like I really wanted to see it. That dude was like, he swam under me at some point. I could have slammed down and touched him, but I probably would have died. Like,
You know
he
what?
was maybe 5 feet under me.
5 feet.
5 feet. That dude was hunting the tarpon, but he could have hunted me.
You're a small person though.
I'm average, 5'8".
You're right.
Now, granted, the last day of that at Grand Cayman was actually pretty cool.
That
'cause
where?
Grand Cayman,
Okay.
Cayman Islands.
Yep.
Because like the first dive was a wreck dive, which I've never done before.
What's
it was
that?
Oh, those are pretty cool.
like a big old boat. They sink it
Uh-huh.
and you swim through.
No.
It was the ex-USS Kittiwake.
Kittiwake.
Now, it's only been there since like 2011, so there wasn't anything like spectacular going on it. But still, it's a big old ship. You can't see everything in it because it's so dark.
Mm-hmm.
So you just swim through a little bit of.
Swim through it?
Oh, I swam through the boat.
Oh, hell
Dude,
no.
what
It was
the fuck?
awesome.
Dude, you're gonna get killed.
No.
What?
It was so cool, actually.
Did you have
I mean-
frostbite?
Oh no, absolutely not. There was
What the
lights.
Fuck, this man's a
there-
savage.
There was light streaming in. Like you could see, but like eventually there were some spots where it's like you could not see.
Alright, nope, something's there looking at you going, I'm like, you're gonna get stabbed. You're gonna get shanked.
Stabbed in the
I mean, I was a
water.
little
Stabbed by
worried.
the fish.
I was a little worried about it, just like my regulator was leaking, so I was like,
Oh
I
my
was looking at my
fucking God.
meter and it was like
Uh-huh.
going down really fast. And I was concerned, so I, showed my dad.
Swam.
Well,
away.
because I got my dive instructor's attention and said like, hey, I'm down to 2100. I've only been down here for like 5 minutes since I came. She's like, all right, you're good. You'll make it through. And it turns out it's only like 5 minutes to get through the thing. But
I don't think I'm down to not scuba dive, snorkel.
No, I'm
But I don't
definitely
know
down
about
to
scuba.
scuba.
I mean,
Scuba's
I'm
fun. We
afraid of the
snorkeled
water.
a wreck, so that was pretty cool. We kind of like got into it. But...
oh, and while we were down there, this is like 80 feet down. There were free divers diving in there, taking shit.
What's
Like,
that? What
free
People
dive.
that dive without scuba gear.
So
They
they're
just
down
do
80
that.
Their snorkelies
fucking feet.
80 feet, and they were down there for like 5 minutes before they went back up.
There's something in Italy called like the K pool or something. It's like this pool that they just made. It's 400 feet deep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and people try to free dive as far down as they can.
it's crazy.
For fun.
For
Yeah.
fun.
For fun.
Can you imagine going 320
Sensory
feet down in water
I don't like
without
going down or
a
up.
I
snorkel?
can't imagine doing that with like a scuba gear. I've only gone down to 90 feet. That's
With snorkel gear, I think I've gone down to about 40. Like,
I doubt it. It's far.
I'm high-key, low-key afraid of the water, so I'll just watch you guys snorkel and I'll just... If the water's clear, I'll have fun.
Scuba diving isn't scary unless like you start having trouble breathing. That's when it gets terrifying.
Okay.
Because like
well, yeah. 'Cause
you're
everything's fine until you start dying.
you're not.
So you start dying. Facts. Mm-hmm.
And well, see, the problem is like you can start to panic, but then honestly, the only thing you can do is tell yourself, "Hey, you're gonna be fine. Stop." Just like there are people around you, and if your red stops working, be like, "Hey, I'm out of air. Give me your red," and like you'll survive.
Yeah, you'll be
It's
fine.
just you can't panic, and you just have to say like, "Hey, calm down." You'll be fine. Anyway,
That's how people should approach life. In
now
general.
the second dive of Grand Cayman was cool too. Like the actual dive itself was okay, but like at the very end, like the fish that the Pokemon Remoraid are based off of,
Yeah.
like the little snake fish. There were 3 of them, like 2 sitting under the boat, and one that for a solid like 15 minutes was swimming up to like each of us and just like exploring around. So you're just watching this dude like wave into him, trying to touch him, he'd dart away, and then he'd come back around. This is like 10-15 minutes, and it was so cool because I've never seen these fish before.
Right.
I've only seen them on, documentaries about sharks and fucking Pokemon game.
Yeah, the fish
So are
are
they
like
cool
really
looking?
They're
curious.
really cool.
Like fish are like cool things. Like
They're curious. After they run away, like
They do, but
Some
like
of them are
so.
really curious.
I mean, their brains aren't completely developed, but some of them can
Mhm.
still have this this
Mm-hmm.
wanting to inspect.
Yes.
So they'll like go around and
You know, I mean,
Do
some
shit.
people feed the fish, so they'll
That-
come up
that
to, like,
true,
the
yeah.
food.
it's like you don't feed squirrels, like you don't feed fish.
No.
You don't feed no
or
bread,
ducks
no bread.
or Canadian goose. Like,
Canadian
Feed
Canadians, yep.
face
Yeah,
goose.
don't feed Canadians.
Yeah, don't feed Canadians. They just stick around.
Enough
They
food
sh-
as it is.
We haven't
We don't-
face still in the
I'm
major.
afraid.
Oh my fucking gosh.
All right, so all right. I wanted to end this off with some positive words
All right.
to everyone.
Praise
So,
Jesus.
Stephanie, would you like to say something encouraging? Could be to you, could be to someone else.
Praise
Just
Jesus.
think
Amen.
And then, oh wow, that's what's that called?
Cross.
Shit, no, that
The
Emotion?
emotion.
yeah,
It's like
No idea.
Catholic. Praise Jesus.
something positive.
Yeah, it's like what I'm gonna say is
Protons.
like I hope everyone has a great week.
Cute.
Hope everyone has a great week. If you're having trouble with like a test or something, don't give up.
Cute.
You got this shit. What you got?
You should definitely stay in contact with your parents. Try to reach out to them. Give them some love.
Say hey to mama.
Say hey to mama. Don't make her feel like she lost her little baby. Not yet.
Show what you got.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, don't give up. Give it time.
Are we trying to fuck? Are we trying to fuck next week?
I mean,
Okay, so
you're down.
if you're down, if your sexuality is down for the fucks, go ahead. If
Yeah,
not,
get
then
those dick
enjoy
ones.
a good book. A good 50 Shades.
Smoke the reefer.
Smoke the what?
The reefer.
What's that?
Right.
The
It's
weed.
weed.
The Mary
The
Janes.
Mary Jane.
The
Mary-
devil's cabbage.
Yep, the devil's
Like
lettuce.
cabbages.
No, what if we're anti-drugs and anti-sex? What are we doing?
What? I don't know. All right. We're done.
We're done now.
We're done now.
Signing off.
Signing
Signing off. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Like,
Week by
comment,
week has
subscribe.
left the chat.
God is left.
God is left.
You guys are so fucked.
Bye, guys.
Bye.